Hello again. Welcome to Module 10 of the Chapter 1. In this module, we're going to be starting the application properly. Now that you have gotten all your materials, we can then begin the application properly. Of course, we have to open the application portal. This can be found in the program website. Every program, every department you want to apply to is going to have a link that will take you to the application portal. The first thing we need to do is to create an account using an email address. So you're going to be asked to create an account. When you're done creating this account, you fill out the sections properly. We have sections like the biodata sections. They're going to ask you for information about your name, your date of birth, where you were born, are you international student, are you living in the US, what kind of visa are you going to be needing, is it an F1 or J1 visa, your academic history also. We have the academic section talk about your undergraduate degree. When did you have this degree? You'll be asked to upload your unofficial transcript. Then you also be asked to include any other information related to your school. And then your work section, you may be asked to provide your work experience. And this is always very important if you are applying for assistantship through GTA or GRA. You'll be asked to provide this. And then we also have the program page. What department are you applying to, and what professor you're going to work with, and the other information you'll be asked. Right. You also be asked to attach all requested documents like this statement of purpose you have built, your resume, the test scores. Sometimes the test scores can be optional. It depends on the university you're applying to, the program. The program may ask you not to provide it if you don't want to. Your transcript, this transcript is the unofficial one. However, when you are given admission, you'll be asked to send your official transcript. So what you need to do is you go to your undergraduate university and then request that they send your transcript to your new university. You may be asked to attach copy of your degree certificate, and then if you have any other award or any other document, you may be asked to provide it. Sometimes you may be asked to provide other written samples or cover letter. The written samples could be like your undergraduate project, so you convert it to a PDF and upload. Also, you may be asked to provide a cover letter. A cover letter just addresses what you've done in terms of it's more like an essay, a letter kind of for a job, but in this case, you're focusing on your qualifications and why it is you are more better person for the job, and how your qualification will help to fulfill the role there. So you fill out the recommendation page. Your recommenders will be emailed a link to complete and attach the letter of recommendation. Like I mentioned earlier in the last module, that you will need to provide the details of your recommender, which include their names, their email address, their positions, and other information. You are not to upload the recommendation yourself, so the university is going to email them a link. They are going to be asked to complete it and attach the letter. So by the time you're done, you complete the application, you need to sign it and hit the submit button, right? You may be expected to pay application fee except you have a waiver. So some schools are going to provide you some bit of form of application fee waiver. And when it can be like a code. When you have this code, sometimes the university department is going to apply it themselves. So when you have this code, what happens is that they are going to ensure that you don't pay the application fee. The application fee can range anywhere from $70 to $100, so you have to prepare for it. So once you submit your application, you receive an email confirming you submitted your application. But if you don't receive any email, you have to contact the graduate department. You let them know that you submitted an application, you have not gotten confirmation, and then they're going to confirm it. Notify your potential advisor of your submission and thank them for their help and time. For example, if you have been talking to a professor, like I encourage, you have emailed the professor, you keep in touch. When you're done with the application, you need to go back and say, hey, I have completed this application and I want to appreciate you for your time. And then the person will always help to check in with you. And then you can have the opportunity to check back and know what the progress with your application with this professor. And when you're done, the next thing you need to do, which is the last consideration, is you have to wait for admission. for decision, and we're going to be talking about that. But before then, I want to walk you through how the application portal works. So we're going to begin by looking at the same political science department, University of Oregon, and we've looked at this page in the past. So we're going to look at the apply to guide to our program. So you hit the apply, and then it talks about this document, and these are some of the documents to talk about, like the application fee, unofficial transcript, official transcript. And the difference between these two is that the unofficial transcript is the copy you have, the student copy. The official transcript, you don't have it. Is your undergraduate university is going to send this copy to them when you're admitted. Statement of purpose, written sample. Like I said, this could be from your undergraduate project, or it can also be a research paper. At least 3 letter of recommendation. So you provide the email address and the details, and the the recommenders are going to receive that email, and then they will be expected to fill it and attach it later. Sometimes in your application, if you indicate that you are from English speaking country, the requirement for the TOEFL or IELTS is going to be waived. So I always encourage people from Nigeria to say, hey, I'm from English speaking country. English is my official language, and possibly also let them know that English is your native language. Forget about the fact that you could be a Yoruba, an Igbo, an Hausa, an Etiv, Ibirom, whichever tribe. Forget about that now. This is application, this is business. In the application, you don't want to tell them that you have other language. Keep those language for now. Let them know that your native language is English. Your official language is English. Your country language is English. Whatever that has to do with language, make sure you choose the word English. That way, you will not be required to provide TOEFL for most schools. And then you also have to provide your CV or resume. All right. Let me show you how the application portal looks like. Now, this is the guide application portal. So I'm going to click it, and then you see it says returning users, first-time users. If you have created an account before, you can always go back, and then you can always click on, you put your email address, you put your password, and you log in. But we don't have an account, so we need to create an account. So you come to this portal, create an account for new application. You have to put your email address, your first name, your last name, and your birthday. By the time you're done, you hit continue. It's going to send you an email. So you go to your email and then confirm it that you're a real person. When you do that, it's going to bring you to the application portal package. Let's take it for example. This is the application portal of my client for the last year. And then I'm going to show you how the application looks like. So if I want to view the application, let's see what happens. So you provide the name. It gives you to have the reference number of the application, which is what we have here. We have the full name, the name of my applicant, preferred name, date of birth, non-US permanent home address. So you put your home address. It's going to ask you for all those information, your current mailing address. Your demographic information is very important. What sex are you? Right? Are you Hispanic or non-Hispanic? Your primary language is English. Your foreign language is English. And this is what I was talking to you about. Make sure your primary languages are English. Don't use Igbo, Yoruba, or anything. Your race is black. Your primary language is English. Your foreign language is English. Your email address to be contacted. Citizenship. You're international. You're from Nigeria. And you put the state and the rest. International details. So what kind of visa are you going to be using? You're going to be using the F1 student academic. So you're talking about applying for change in visa status, and then seeking visa status. So visa is F1, and then you have other information to provide, like academic interest. What are you applying for? You're applying for masters. Level type is graduate program, masters. What year? semester for 2023. For your case, it could be for 2024, for 2025, for 2026. Depends on the year, what campus, what department, what program. You're going to put geography masters. It could also be political science masters. It could be African American studies masters. And then you have, it's talking about you want to do full time. You're going to be on campus. Then you have the educational history. So here you provide information about your undergraduate, talking about okay, where's it located, what state, what local government, what degree do you have? You have a bachelor's degree. You have bachelor's degree. Standardized tests. So this person did not provide no tests. No tests have been added. No tests have been. So does not provide any no TOEFL, no IELTS because it was waived. And then we have other information you need like you don't have any military information, resident status. This person is not a resident. So and then you have the where you provide the recommenders information. And in this case, she provided three recommenders, right? Recommendation one, I'm the recommender for this person. Does it the name or email? Recommender two, you can see it. Recommender three, we have it. And then we can see other document. Then you have to upload documents. So we have the CV, the resume. Resume is like a summary of the CV, right? Um, we have the written sample. So her written sample here is more like the her undergraduate project. Then we have statement of purpose. We have the transcript, and you can see then she have to sign it and put the date. So that is basically what you need to do. So this is a detailed guide on the application portal. However, I want to know that the application for everybody may be a little bit different depending on the school, right? But the steps are pretty much self-explanatory. And if you go back to this video and watch it, you're going to be well guided. And if you have any question, I'll be happy to help you. Yeah, I hope this is very helpful to you, and I'll see you on my next one.